Ooh! Ooh! Look at us here, okay? New reaction, or new release reaction, and we're doing Slowdive, okay? I'm pretty hyped to be doing Slowdive. I got an early copy I found on the internet. Only shame about it is it's just one long thing with all the songs, so I can't really... Whatever, it's out soon. It's gonna be out in 3.5 hours, but, you know, I had shit I wanted to do today, so I kind of wanted to zoom, and luckily, you can't always find stuff, but I did today, so that is good. Here we are. Let's go. Everything is Alive. This says it's its 5th studio album. I've listened to, you know, Souvlaki. You know, that's where I found them. I haven't listened to their other old stuff. I haven't. I probably would love it too, but I just haven't. And you know, I've listened to the self-titled album when that came out a couple years ago, and that was a great album. I didn't like it as much as Souvlaki, but it still is, you know, quite brilliant, and it kind of showed like, yeah, man, like, yeah, keep releasing music, like, please do. Now we have this new one, which I have not listened to any of the singles. I think a new song did release, but whatevs. Okay, let's go into this, okay? A guitar, drums come in. Song on here, Shanty, and yeah, I'm messing with it. Okay, I'm not blown away right out of the gate, you know, like, it's, you know, it's what I expected, you know, shoegazy, you know, warm, ethereal vibe, you know, the instrumentation, like the instrumental element of this, I think is very alluring. It's sucking you in, you're losing yourself in it, you know, that is certainly an element of shoegaze, but, you know, shoegaze can either get it can be very loud when it does this, or it can be very, like, it could be much quieter, and I think this does take that much quieter angle. But yeah, no strong opinions yet. No strong opinions yet. I would just say overall, yeah, it's nice. It's nice, it's smooth, and it's inviting. It's an inviting track. Next song is an instrumental. This feels like it's going to move into the post-rock direction for an instrumental. Sounds like it's like a Phil Collins is going to come on this and sing the Tarzan soundtrack. This is more like the explosions in the sky post-rock, you know what I mean? It's not bad. It's nice. Mood piece. To this one. This instrumental is not doing really enough for me. It sounds like it's well made, you know? Okay, there you have it. That's the Prayer Remembered instrumental. I'm not feeling strong about this one. It's fine, it's passable for sure, but it's not like hooking me really for an instrumental, so that's kind of a shame. Let's get into the single, Alife. Yeah, this guitar reminds me of like an American Football like 3 on that album, which is an underrated album. Ooh, that's good. Kind of gives me like a War on Drugs vibe if they went shoegaze. I don't know. You know what? This is very familiar to like the new Yo La Tengo album in a way. Okay, there you have it for that one, Alife, which I think is definitely my favorite track on here. This is very much so a pop track in many ways, like certainly how it's structured, and I think it's very catchy. I think that the jangly guitar on there is definitely selling. It's, yeah, this is quite nice. This is really nice, light, you know, fun stuff. Lyrically, I don't know what I was really getting on there. 2 lives are hard with you. I don't know if this person's living 2 different lives. Like with this person, they have to act differently or whatever, and they feel like a different person in another situation. And lyrically, what I was getting from like the verses was more so, you know, discussing time, like the situation of time, you know, running away from them in a way. It's very like repetitive, like it comes back to that verse and then repeats it again, right? This isn't trying to really sink your teeth into a narrative, but it's nice. Music that I assume heroin sounds like. I don't know. How a guitar can make you feel emotional, you know? Just the sound alone. Okay, Andalucia Plays. Yeah, this is a beautiful song. Beautiful, beautiful song. I'm not sure which one I like more, Alife or Andalucia Plays. I think there was moments of Andalucia that was hitting me or striking me more emotionally. Again, this is just like that last song as well, although you're not finding a hook. Like, it's not really in a pop-centered fashion where, you know, lyrics are repeating again and again, like from a verse perspective. And this one, I'm getting, you know, this deep, deep feeling of love for someone, really. I'm not gonna really go into detail because I just don't fully feel the need of it, but you know, there's some beautiful memories of this person, right? Coming in the start, like, oh, you're smiling, like I see you smiling, and then coming in at the end, it's like, you are the heart, the prayer I remember, you know, calling you are my angel. It's like these reggae tunes, you know, something that's like connected with this person, or this person wearing your favorite shirt. And then like a memory, like remember the first winter, the dark heart of everything, the dog just laid down. So yeah, it's quite beautiful. I do feel like maybe it's overlong though. I will say, listening to the song, I feel like, I don't know if it needed the 7-minute length, but you know, we're gonna figure that out. As well as Alife. Okay, there's Kisses, that song. I don't know, it's fine. You know, I'm not fully, like, I'm not in love with this track. Like, I will say, like, I right at the gate, I do feel like I enjoy the self-titled one more. Like, I feel like I was totally vibing with that one more. But I'm not disliking this, you know, like, this is certainly still well-made music. It's still well-produced. The hook wasn't selling for me as much as the other track was, and this one, you really do understand its short length. Like, it's very punchy still, which for some reason, just considering the last few songs on this album, doesn't fully feel right. I'm just saying beforehand, 7 minutes too long, but 4 minutes, is that too short? What's the healthy medium? Yeah, I'm not that crazy over Skin in the Game. Overall, I'm liking it. I think it's good. And it's got that dreamy vibe that I wanted, right? And I thought the hook was kind of interesting vocally. But it's not, like, hitting me. It's not really hitting me. Like, even self-titled hit me. And, you know, this is going to be nowhere near what Souvlaki did to me. Which also, shout out Souvlaki, just because... maybe it was a week or 2 weeks ago, but I watched 2 Greg Araki films. I don't know if I'm saying his last name right, The Doom Generation and Mysterious Skin. Both of them having Slowdive songs, so shout out for that. Let's go on, 2 more songs, right, lengthiers. And Pray I Remember. So I guess my fourth favorite. It's a halfway right. You're not really feeling a chorus verse structure here. You're kind of feeling this kind of faded out lyrics, right? Okay. Next song here I just saw on Genius, right? All the lyrics are like, you know, you can't even tell what they are, I guess. It's like a mash of all this shit. Okay, I like the song The Slab. I think it was working for me, although, you know, like the last third of it, I was wanting some more change. I was wanting it to do something. But there you have it, okay? That's the album Everything Is Alive by Slowdive. And again, I'm not going to be able to say I'm a big fan of Slowdive, because when it comes down to it, it's just the album Souvlaki. Like, Souvlaki is a goddamn masterpiece. Yeah, Everything Is Alive. I like it. I think it's a good album, but I am kind of disappointed. I don't think it's like a fantastic project on first go. On first go, I'd probably give this album a 7.5. I think it's good. I think it's easy to listen to, but I don't think I'm being shocked by the sound of things. You know what I mean? I'm not really often falling into that sound. I think the song that did that the best for me was Alife, okay? And I did like the sound of Andalucia Plays, more so because of the vocalist on there, right? But I do think the song carries on for too long. I don't know. It's nice. It's moody, okay? And I do think it's well made. It's clean, but it's not more engaging than the vast majority of albums that I do enjoy or like. You know what I mean? Like, just even thinking back to Souvlaki, okay? When I think about all the multiple moments on there where there's just this, like, moment of bliss where I'm like, oh. Like, I don't really feel that on here. I'm feeling more so, I'm like, right? And it's just not reaching those heights. Simple as that. But it's still a well-made project. I will say, though, at the end of the day, like a 6-year wait for it. It's not like, I'm like, right? But it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, they're still very good at their craft. And, you know, they've been doing this for a long time. 30 years, right? Like 30 or so years. And even with my feelings on this, I still would, you know, wonder if they will continue to make music and what the deal is. But you know what, too? If they did make another album, I would really hope that it isn't so predictable, because this was a very predictable album too, right? I wasn't shocked by the sound of this, so, you know, I want them to maybe change it up a little bit, maybe. But I'll come back to this, listen to it a few more times, and I'll let you know how I feel. Okay, I don't know if you can hear the guy like leaf blowing or whatever in the background, but to be talking about a shoegaze album with that sound, oh, he's left now, so it's all good. Okay, here we are. Everything Is Alive. That's what it's called, right? I can't check now because I'm already recording. I've listened to this 4 times, And honestly, I like it less now. I like it less. It was at 7.5. Now it's at a 7 out of 10. I mean, honestly, it's just like, I think it's well produced. I think it's well made. There's certainly moments where I'm set in that sound, but it's not really memorable. It's not really memorable, or I'm not really feeling attached to all this stuff, okay? When I think, and you know, as soon as I listened to the album, I think it was the second time, the first thing I did is I put on When the Sun Hits, and I was like, nah, like it's just not hidden. It's not hidden the way that I want it to. You know, it's a very, this is an easy to get through project, I will say. It's hitting that 41-minute mark. It's very easy to get through, but there's just overall, it's simply just not interesting enough. You know, I'm not having some like specific moment where I feel that guitar, that reverb like really coming in. I'm not really feeling anything like that. Some of the vocal moments I don't mind, like Andalucia, I think I was liking the vocal moments on there, but at the same token, I also feel like that song is quite overlong, right? But I don't know. This isn't bad, but it's like compared to the, you know, the 2 albums I have heard from them, this is a totally, like, this is a step down. And you know, considering this band from one album are like, you know, they have this like level, this status that they have. Yeah, I'm not seeing that with this one. It's fine, it's totally fine, but it's just, it's not one of my favorite albums of the year. But you know, I am seeing that people are liking this, right, at the end of the day. So, you know, it's neither here nor there. Anyways, yeah, if there's anything you want to see me react to, anything at all, just put a comment down below. And thank you for watching. Peace.